Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Larissa and I'm here to share my journey as a new plant parent. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button so you won't miss all the tips and tricks that I learned along the way. But before I start talking about my plants and fertilizer and mealybugs and all of that, I thought it would be interesting to tell you how I got here, my journey as a new plant parent and why I'm doing this in the first place. Okay, so as many of you know, I'm from Brazil. So growing up, my mom always had a ton of plants around the house. She had a really nice balcony. She was always moving plants around. My grandparents in Brazil, they had a huge backyard with all sorts of tropical plants because, you know, it's a tropical country. But I never really had any plants on my own when I was living with my parents. And before I could get my first plant or my first place, I got a cat. And then I got another cat. And then another cat. So for a long time it was just me and my 3 cats. And I thought I needed to choose. Either I could have cats or I could have plants because the cats would eat the plants. So, and I even tried to have some plants. When I moved out of my parents' house, I went to live in a big city in São Paulo and I tried to have some plants, but one day Hannah ate a cactus and I said, okay, so once I don't have cats anymore, maybe I can have plants. I just had to wait. And then in 2016, I moved to Canada with my husband at the time and we brought the 3 cats with us. And you know, it was a bumpy road adapting to a new country, so I didn't really have the head to think of decor or to think about plants. And then in the beginning of 2019, something really sad happened. 2 of my cats died in an interval of 2 months. So Hannah died in December of 2018. She actually died like one day before Christmas Eve. And Nico died in February of 2019. And there were also other things going on in my life at the time. So Nico died in February, and in May I lost my job, and in August my marriage ended. So it took me a while to pull myself together and find a job, but eventually me and Lucy, my last cat, we've moved to a studio to start over our lives, and it was March 1st of 2020. And we all know what happened in March of 2020. So that I was, you know, in the middle of the pandemic, starting over my life, living alone for the first time in a long time, living with just 1 cat. And to say that 2020 was a crazy year for everybody, I think it's an understatement. But anyway, I decided to focus on my healing, you know. So I decided to, you know, take care of myself and take care of my space. And then something really interesting happened. I realized that I really liked living alone, that I liked being the boss of my own life, that I loved being financially independent, making my own decisions. So by the end of 2020, I decided that I would focus in transforming my house into a home that I always wanted. So for the first time, I would, you know, splurge in decor items and paint the walls and paint the doors and maybe even get, you know, 1 or 2 plants. But I was still kind of afraid of getting plants because Lucy, she's not the brightest cat. One day she ate a plastic plant, so I was a little, you know, suspicious of what she would do. But one day I went to the supermarket and I just saw this cute spider plant and I thought, you know, what the hell, let's just bring home and see what happened. And then Lucy completely destroyed the plant in the first day. And then I learned my lesson, that is to hang your spider plant. But most importantly, I didn't give up. So that spider plant led to a pilea, that led to an orchid, that led to a pothos, and the rest is history. Why I'm telling you all of this? Because it is to say that this is not just a YouTube channel about plants. This is not just me, learning to fertilize plants and fighting mealybugs, which will probably happen as well. But this is to document my journey into transforming my house into a home that I love. It is also a journey of finding my place here in Canada, my journey of finding my place as a creative person. It's been a long time since I had a creative outlet for storytelling like this, and I'm really enjoying it. So there you go. This is my story. I hope you liked it, and I see you soon. Bye. Okay.